Hello, welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony. This show right here. It's all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. Today, we're going to be talking about the trending voiceovers that are going on and how you can get on that trend to get some more voiceover work. We're also going to be talking about our special that we have right now. If you didn't know, we have launched the A VO's Journey Elite Academy July 4th special. It is available. We have a bunch of different ways at really great discounts to join the academy and to give us a try. There's a link below if you want to check it out. This is a wonderful opportunity to really kick off your voiceover business, grow your voiceover business for the next 6 months. Right? It's great. I think you're going to love it. We've got so much going on, and that's another thing, too, that's important to note. At A VO's Journey Elite Academy, we are about education, but I've really tried to push the envelope beyond just education and also try to help our voice actors earn money. So not only do we have our live classes, our community, our courses, but we also have the Academy Voices Entertainment, which is our YouTube channel that we generate audiobooks, animations, character background stories. We're getting into radio dramas, and we also do meditations, a variety of different entertainment type of recordings so that we can, build the channel, build revenue, share that revenue, also possibly grow a Patreon so that we have revenue coming in to pay voice actors even more. So it's very exciting what's going on there. We're growing that, and that's a part of A VO's Journey Elite Academy that only Academy members have the option to be a part of. So that was always my dream, is to create a place where you can learn, grow your business, as well as earn money. So anyways, check that out. I think that'll be really exciting too, as being a part of A VO's Journey Elite Academy. So let's talk about what seems to be trending today and what is going on. I received a interesting message yesterday from a client who had purchased a voiceover, and they, not from me, but from someone else, and they put it to their video, and they wanted me to tell them if I thought it was an AI or an actual voice actor. So I listened to the video, and it was actually 50-50. It could have been an AI. It could have been a real person. It was good, but it was very specific speech patterns that repeated themselves. So it wasn't, the voiceover was not bland, the voiceover was not bad, but it was the same speech pattern over and over again. It always ended the same way, and you could tell that it could have been an AI. However, it could have been a real person just with those speech patterns, which brings me to the point I'm trying to make with this little story. I had to tell the person that AI's gotten to the point, in some cases, not all AI models are very good, but some are okay. Some are good too. It's gotten to the point where clients have to look at the style of the voice, whether it's a real person or it's AI. Is it conversational? What was interesting about that, it was not conversational. I had explained to them, I said, this was a very over-the-top commercial sounding voiceover, almost like an announcer. It was not a conversational, relatable type of voiceover. AI can do that as well in some models, but generally speaking, I told the person, you have to look at whoever you're hiring, no matter who it is, and whether it's AI or not, you need to look at the style you want. Does it match the style? And you're going to have to understand that AI is not going to be able to do that. I mean, it's going to give you a style, but it's not going to be able to give you a different style. I think you can program certain things or say, I want it to sound like this, I want it to sound like that. But the reality is that's it. They can't make the changes that a person can make. But here's the thing. For us, it's important to note that I've heard voice actors sound that way. I've heard voice actors sound that way, and it would be considered an okay voiceover. But what it lacked was any sort of personality. It was very just bland when it came to differences in speeding up and slowing down and the modes of expression. That's what word I was looking for. It differed the modes of expression. And that's where we have to be very clear with ourselves what we're trying to accomplish when we're doing a voiceover. The modes of expression, don't forget, are speeding up, slowing down. They are pausing before or after a word. They are shortening or elongating a word. They are going up or down in pitch. And they are going up and down in volume. These are the majority of the modes of expression, the ways that we can change how something is expressed and the meaning behind it, the subtext. Like I like to say, the story underneath the story. Well, what does this have to do with trending? Well, because right now you're seeing a lot of people trying to make decisions because, for better or for worse, AI has spent gobs of money getting in front of people, bringing new people who never thought of hiring or getting a voiceover to get a voiceover. So there's a lot actually in the market of people looking to hire or get a voiceover, and they don't know what is the difference between an AI voiceover and a real person voiceover. Financially speaking, you have a lot of these business models that are pretty cheap. So you're always going to have people who are going to want cheap things. That you can't change that. That can't be changed. It's always going to be like that. And that's okay. But that might not be the people you're searching for. But you can't change that. So don't worry about spending your energy being upset about it. Because no matter what, they're going to take the cheapest thing, whether it's good or bad. But the people who are not interested in the cheapest thing, but interested in the best thing, those people are starting to realize that AI is not the route they want to take. So much of the work I do now, and I would say it's about 50-50, are people who have tried AI, they don't like it, and I'm fixing it for them. I'm doing the voiceover to make it real, to make it conversational, to make it relatable. So I think something that's trending very much right now is conversational, relatable. And it's funny because you could say it's been trending for a long time, but now more than ever, it's trending for other reasons. Although in the end, I guess it's the same reason. It's always about relating to the audience, relating to the customer. Customers don't want AI. You think customers feel happy if they realize the voice they listened to wasn't a person, it was a computer-generated something? No, I don't like that. I don't want to be fooled. I want to, you know what I mean? I expect to be listening to a real person. So it really is a whole thing. I'm fooling the consumer. I mean, that's what AI is. I'm fooling the consumer to think that this was a real person who created it. For us, we need to know that conversational voice acting, relatability, bringing a real personality to our work changes the perception of our work. It makes it so much more valuable. And that's going to be, in the end, what a lot of us are asking for. A lot of people have asked for making the voiceovers worth more. And their style of voiceover will be worth more because it will not be able to be purchased through AI. It will have to be purchased from a real person. Which is also another reason why I say don't ever sell your voice. Don't sell your voice. I think in the end, and I was talking to my wife about this, if I knew I was getting royalties every time someone used my voice, and I was getting royalties every time someone sold to another program and they used it, So I was just stacking up royalties. That would be different, but that's not how these companies operate. They don't do that. I've had to turn down so many AI companies for myself and for Academy Voices. And, it's a lot of money, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sell out because that's what makes us unique. Once they have that voice, why do they need you anymore? And it's not like they gave you a couple $1 million. Like and you're getting out of it and you're done. It's usually good for a job or two, and then, you still got to get more jobs. But anyway, so that is it. So that's trending, that conversational, relatable. It's still trending, but it's trending more now than ever for the same, but also different reasons because of AI. Very important. Hop on that train. Make that a part of what you are doing. Make it real. Your acting is more important now than it has ever been because we have quadruple the competition with AI. It's just competition. It's all that it is. Second, I think something trending very much so is long-form narration, whether it's corporate narration, whether it's audiobooks, whether it's long-form, except e-learning. I've seen e-learning take, and there's a battle in the e-learning industry about this. So many e-learning companies went to AI to streamline, to make it cheaper, to improve their profit margin, but a lot of them are seeing the kickback from people who don't like it even more than they didn't like it before, because there is no relatability. It's so bland. And you're always going to have people who don't care. They don't care. They do something because they have to do it and they want to get through it as cheaply and as quickly as possible. They don't care. There's always going to, we have to just accept that. But then there's people who do care. There's people who do want the very best. There's people who do want to connect with people, make it relatable. That's a part of a brand. That's a part of who they are. So every aspect of what they do is a part of that. And we become a part of that. But that's not everybody. The reason why I bring that up is because be aware of it and don't let it upset you when you see it, because it's just what it is. Audiobooks they've been bombarded with AI, but they've not had the sort of attack or the sort of acceptance of AI as much as short form. Because over long form, those speech patterns stay the same. And when speech patterns stay the same, we identify it, we hear it, and we know that this is not real or this is a horrible performance. Because in any story, there's a progression. There's a change. Same thing with us as actors. As we're telling a story, we're acting in a story, we're acting on a stage, in a movie, whatever. We change. Characters change. There's a progression from beginning, middle, and an end. And it's our job to make that change. If we don't make that change, then it does sound like a robot. So that change is very important. And AI doesn't have that. I assume down the road, more will be built in to where it's more flexible. Some models have it somewhat, but you can go in and manipulate how something sounds here, how it sounds there. But guess what? Then you're paying someone to do the same thing you would pay someone else to do it without you having to manipulate it. Right? So the reality in the end is it will become that thing where you will have people who want something cheap. They don't care. Then you'll have some people who don't want that and want to try to manipulate it, but then they'll realize, why am I spending all this money when I can just hire someone who will do it vocally for real instead of me trying to manipulate this voice, and now it sounds all weird. Like it right? I mean, you have to prepare yourselves for that. But audiobooks are a great filler right now for work. Don't be afraid to get work where it is. And also, pricing wise, don't don't succumb to changing what you believe in your values. At the same time, remember your number one goal is to generate revenue. So generate revenue. Don't be afraid to generate revenue. Sometimes we make more, sometimes we make less. It's fluid. It's not one size fits all the time. No business anywhere runs that way. No business runs that way. Prices change based on the market, based on supply and demand. That's an important note that a lot of voice actors forget, is supply and demand. And they don't know it, or they don't think it applies to us as voice actors. Supply and demand does matter. When there's more supply, prices typically go down unless there's, intervention by something. But supply and demand, when there's more demand and less supply, prices go up. That's the basis, right, of a free economy, or capitalism, if you will. We have to think about these things and determine what it means to us so that we can grow our business and keep it growing. Sometimes in tough economies and things like that, it's important for us to just keep going, make it through till times get better. But there's opportunities right now, especially in audiobooks, long-form narration. Take it. Go for it. Get the work. Keep revenue going. All right, enough of that. You know me. I get on a soapbox. Watch this video again. Really go through. Think about it. Think about what's happening. Think about your acting and your voice acting. Also, don't forget, we've got some really exciting things happening right now in Avio's Journey Elite Academy. We'd love for you to check it out, try us out. We've got a great special. I'm really excited about these specials for July 1st through the 7th for our July 4th extravaganza. So give us a shot. Check us out. There's a link below. You can just go to Avio's Journey Elite Academy. And I hope to see you soon. We've got, again, our mentorship program. I didn't know if I mentioned that, but that's really exciting because we pair you with people from the Academy who've been there for years, and they help you with not only just finding everything, but also can answer questions about your DAW. Just there, as another person to help you on your journey, voice actor that's been around and making it. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Have a wonderful Monday. I hope to see you in the Academy. Goodbye, everybody.